Hi, and welcome to the Shiko Math Practice Lab Algebra 2 lecture series. And today's video, we're going to cover the lesson 1.2. So in this video, we're going to talk about how to do the word problems for the given formula. So what I mean is like they have a word problem and the problem give you a formula and they will give you the certain variable in the formula numbers once you find it and other variables here. So it's very similar like what we did on the video number 1. You plug the values into your equations here. But right now it's just like the word problem, so we just need to be kind of read the word problem carefully and understand that. Okay, so first let me show you what type of the worksheets we're going to work on. See here. So here we go. And let me see here. Okay, here. Okay, so for this video, we have 3 different problems. So like those are the very common problem. We deal with the temperature, the Celsius, Fahrenheit, and then we have some physics related to the problems and the agriculture related to the problem. And so we will do these 3 problems in the video, and then you will try to figure out, try to practice the 2 problems I have in this, the worksheets here. All right, so it should be a very easy video and very easy topics here. Just be careful about the order of the operations here. All right, okay, so now let me go to the whiteboard and we can start to work here. Okay, so the first problem here, we said the formula 9/5 plus 32, this is the temperature in the Fahrenheit in given temperature of the Celsius here. So they want to see what is the temperature in degrees of the Fahrenheit when the temperature is negative 40 degrees in the Celsius here. Okay, so the first thing is here. So for this type of problem, this is the formulas, right? So 9/5 in the C plus 32 here. Then the problem said when the Celsius is what? Is negative 40. So you just do the 9/5. And then this is negative 40, right? Then plus 32 here. So for this type of problem, then you can say, okay, the 40 really, so that you can change it to like this. 40 is 5 times 8, right? So that now you'll be able to cancel. You say, okay, 40 is 5 times 8. So 5 and 5, I can cross that out. So what happens here? So I have 8 times 9, and don't forget this negative signs here, right? So what I have the first terms here, so it's 8 times 9 is negative 32 plus 32. So it's equal to negative 40 Fahrenheit here, right? So even you give a Celsius is negative 40, then the Fahrenheit is negative 40. It's very unique. Okay, so now let's take a look at the second problem here. So the second problem is, hey, I have this formula. The height is equal to 120t minus 16t squared. Give the height in the feet of an object to t seconds. If you shoot upward from the Earth with the initial velocity 120 feet. Okay, so what is the height of the object after 6 seconds here, right? So let's make in here, this is h, this is 120t minus 16t squared. So you say, okay, now after 6 seconds, right? So I have a t's here, then minus 6, oh, I'm sorry, not the t. So the t is what? T is 6, right? So it's times t minus 16 times what? T6 squared. Okay, so this is multiplications, right? So the multiplications take a priority over the minus plus, right? So it will be 160, 120 times 6 is give you 720. Minus, and then remember which one you need to do first. You need to do what? You need to do this one first, right? So it's 6 to the square is 36 times 16. You will get what is here. So this will be the 16 times the 36, right? Okay, so be careful the the exponents take the priority over multiplication. Now, after you do that, 16 times 36 is what? It's 576. So 720 minus 576, I'm going to be 144. So that means after 6 seconds here, the height is 144 feet up there, right? Okay, so that's pretty, so that's what is the answer for these ones here. Now let's take a look the third ones here. So the Faith owner organic apple orchard, from her experience the last few seasons, then she developed the formula P is a profit is 20x minus 0.01 x minus 240 to predict her profit in dollars for this season if her tree produce X bushels of apples here. So now we want to find what is Faith's predicted profit for the season if the, her orchard produces 300 bushels of apples. So that means basically is what? So P is equal to the 20x minus 0.01 x squared minus 240, right? So here we just need to be careful about the order of operation. So this is 20, so what here you times what? You times 300, right? Then minus 0.01, then you times what? This is 300 what? Square minus 240, see here. Okay, so now the 20 times 300 here, right? So 20 times 300 is 6,000. And minus here, be careful, so here, right? So be careful here. These ones here, because the exponents take the priority over the multiplication. So you need to do 300, you do the square, will give you 90,000, right? So you here have a 0.01 times 90,000, all right? And then minus 240 here. Okay, now in here, you have the multiplications, right? So you need to do that before you do plus or minus. So this is 6,000 minus 0.01 times 90,000 is minus 900 minus 240. So 6,000 minus 900, so it's 5100. Then minus 240, right? Okay, so then minus 240. So what do we have? We have a 4860. That means, her profit will be about $4,860. Okay, that's it. Like I said, this section is extremely easy section. So basically, you just get you kind of familiar with word problem. A lot of students are very afraid of the word problem, but in fact, it's not that bad. So like here, you just need to read carefully, and then plug the numbers and find the value of the other variables here. Okay, so just be careful about the order of the operations. Okay, that's it for this lesson. If you like it, please feel free to subscribe it, or if you have any questions or requests, you can send me an email as I show at the beginning of introduction slide. All right, so it's so nice to talk to you, and I hope to talk to you in our next videos here, right? Okay, so and try to work on the worksheets, so it takes practice, right? So don't forget to practice, practice, and practice. It will make you get better in the maths here, right? So don't forget to practice the worksheets. Okay, that's it. And you have a nice day. I will talk to you in the next videos here.